Today's episode is about minimalism. That was like a treat yourself type of thing. I really wanted Kendrick's vinyl, and I actually bought a record player too today. Yeah, I'm a very, very bad minimalist. Me and Steph are horrible minimalists. At the beginning of the year, Steph and I watched the minimalism documentary on Netflix. We went home and got rid of like 75% of our wardrobe and kind of altered it. If you haven't noticed, I'm always wearing a black shirt in all my videos except for maybe one or two, because that was one of my alterations. Most of my shirts now are all black, but we still, over time, have accumulated a ton of clothes and a ton of useless stuff around the apartment that we don't use anymore. So today's mission is to get back on that train and do a much better job with that. We're gonna go back to the apartment and just go through all our stuff that we're not using anymore and just throw it in a big old pile and figure out how to get rid of it. I'm sitting in the car right now because Steph wanted something from Veggie Grill. I'm a meat eater, that's why I didn't even go inside. Speaking of getting rid of things, I actually sold my Nintendo Switch today. It was one of those items that I really wanted at the time. I got it on release day, but it was cool for maybe 2 months, and then it just sat on the mantle in the apartment for the last 6 months. I don't play it anymore, so I sold it. I also sold one of my old cameras, my Canon 60D, which most of my vlogs were shot on. It just wasn't doing it for me anymore. So I sold it, and I have one more camera for sale. It is the Nikon D300S with the battery grip and 2 batteries, body only. If you're interested in that, let your boy know. But going back to the whole topic, I'm taking you guys to my apartment right now. Back at the apartment, here are a couple things that we're gonna be getting rid of today. This cat post that we built for our cat, but we never really finished it. These little statues and bobbleheads that we really don't pay attention to. I definitely need to clean off this entire thing. None of this stuff should be on here, and I need to put my Mac Pro back on my desk. Speaking of my desk, I probably need to clean up all that too, and a lot of this stuff can go in the trash. These boxes really need to go. All of these boxes really need to go. I've been sitting here since we moved in, and I've never pulled anything out of it, so I guess this can go. This is the camera that I'm selling, so if you want it, let me know. Hit me in my comments or email me. I don't need half of these. Of course I need my Eagles one and my Boston one, but all these other ones, like, these don't even fit my head anymore because of my hair. More clothes in this corner that we just cleared out last week, and we said we weren't gonna do this anymore. We don't need to do that anymore. There's more clothes down here in bags and stuff like that. Then we got this entire bin of shoes where I don't remember the last time you have gone in there. We have all these clothes that we hardly ever wear. More clothes. Still got all this stuff, and we got some stuff in here, some stuff in the dryer. We have a whole lot of stuff. We're so bad at this. You see these bar stools? I can't tell you one time I've sat in them. All they do is just collect stuff. You guys see all this mail? All this mail comes to us because we signed up for Credit Karma. Don't sign up for Credit Karma. Even more mail. We don't need coupons and random crap. We're good. I don't remember opening any of these magazines or books. More magazines and books, another statue. Deep in my soul, I wish you had it. What is this in here for? Remember when I told you guys that we have like a ton of mail that we just need to get rid of? Well, we cleared this thing right here, so that's done. Because Steph is over here shredding everything. Last thing I have to do is tackle this cube organizer. We're supposed to put stuff in the cube, but somehow we have all of this stuff on top of it. Biggest thing is that I need to put my iMac, my Mac Pro, back on my desk where it's supposed to be. So I'm gonna take care of this first, take care of all these cubes, move the Mac Pro back over there, and then I think we'll be done. Look at it. Look at it. It's so clean. Everything that was on here has either been thrown away or put in these boxes where they're supposed to be. So now it's just bare and it looks clean, and we're gonna try our very best to keep it that way. Look at all this stuff we're about to throw away. Clothes, crap, all of this.
There's one outside.
There's one outside?
Yeah.
Is this. What's in there?
Crap.
Just crap.
More crap.
More crap. We're done. Took what? So we got home at 3-ish, and it's now 9 o'clock, but we did it. We only have one more thing to worry about, and that's the cube organizer over there. We're gonna tackle that tomorrow, but for now, we're done. So we were really bad with our minimalism at the top of the year. The reason why we wanted to start doing it, aside from the Netflix documentary, is because our apartment was so cluttered with just stuff just sitting all over the place that we never used. My biggest problem was, aside from clothes, was shoes. I tended to keep a lot of plane tickets because I was just sentimental about it. I traveled a lot and I wanted to keep the plane tickets as memoirs, but I would just put them in a box and I would never see them again. Same thing with receipts, same things with just a lot of cords and just a bunch of crap that I never used. And
boxes full of like random stuff, half filled.
Shoe boxes,
shoe boxes.
Just a ton of stuff.
I was bad with clothes and shoes.
Yeah, we got rid of a
lot of shoes.
I think we got rid of 75% of our clothes. She had a hard time letting go of her shoes, but she was able to do it. She actually got rid of some more today, so I'm really proud of you. Really proud of you. But we're gonna be better this time. The thing about having a lot of stuff is not only does it take up a lot of physical space, but that starts to take up space in your mind, and you feel constricted, you feel stressed out, you feel it's just something that binds you to feeling a certain way. And I feel like the more space you have, the more
relaxed you can be.
Yeah.
I remember the last 2 weekends, I feel like I was stressing you out, and I could not stop doing stuff, and I couldn't figure out why am I so stressed? I don't know. And then I think feeling there's less stuff now. I hope I won't stress you out.
I feel like we have. Not only do we have more space to roam in our apartment, but we have more space to think.
We don't have to put anything away anymore.
Yeah, here's the thing, guys. I think if you look at the big picture, just look around your room, your bedroom, your apartment, your living room, whatever, and just look at the things that you don't touch. Prime example was my Nintendo Switch. I sold that today. And I was super excited when it first came out. I bought 4 games for it and I played it hardcore, and then I got to a point to where I just never touched it again. It was sitting there for maybe 6 months and I hadn't touched it, and it was just sitting there collecting dust, taking up space.
My art supplies.
Like your art supplies.
A coloring book.
As much as I liked it at the time, I had to realize, okay, my thought was, okay, if I sell it, I'll never be able to play it again. But then again, when's the last time I did play it? So it only made sense just to get rid of it and, of course, get something out of it. And that goes for a lot of things that we threw out today. Clothes that were just taking space in our closet, that weren't getting washed and was sitting in a corner in our room. It was just bad. So we let go of a lot today. Hopefully this time we can stick to it. I think we'll do a lot better. But that's that. How do you feel about it?
I feel really good. My back hurts.
I'm sorry. We did a lot of work today, guys, but now we're you can chill out for a little bit. I gotta work on this video, but
I'm gonna watch my housewife.
She's gonna watch your housewife. So that does it for season 2 of the vlog. This is actually going to be this is actually going to be the last episode of the year. The holidays are coming up, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, and I just want to use the rest of this year just to take advantage of this clear space I have to come up with more ideas for the vlogs next year, so I can come back with greater content, greater footage, greater everything, creativity, all of that. I also have to finish the Euro film that I promised you guys weeks ago, and I still haven't delivered on that. It's coming at the top of the year. I promise you that. And I really hope you guys have a wonderful holiday season.
Yes.
Hope you have a wonderful New Year's. It's going to be 2018.
I feel like it should be June 2017.
Right.
Where did
yeah,
the rest
time
of the year
flies.
go?
Something my dad always told me. He said, "The older you get, the faster time flies." That couldn't be an even truer statement.
Yeah.
It's crazy, but
For sure.
that said, this is it. I will see you guys next year. And thanks for supporting this vlog and watching all year long. We started this thing back in April and we made it all the way to the end of the year. I'm super stoked.
Good job.
Super excited about what's coming for next year. And yeah, that's it. Okay, we're done.
Yep.
See you guys later.
Bye.